Welcome back, boys. Today we have one from
Yo, what's up?
Alpha Central. Let's check it out.
Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when people get fired because of stupid social media posts. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video. Young lady, where'd the smile go?
No way you lose your job just for that. Stupid dance. What you doing in an elementary school dancing like that?
Y'all, why does goes to say, as of today, you no longer work at the school, you have been terminated? In my head, I'm like, well, what the did I do? I ain't did. I've been doing my job, right? Like, what did I do? Y'all, these people fired me for TikTok. I kid you not. I kid you not. I kid you not. I can't wait to get my paperwork so I can show y'all. These people fired me for TikToks.
Yeah, if I'm the principal, you're not dancing like that at my school, man.
Because kids know me on TikTok. Never gave none of these kids my TikTok. None of that. I got fired from my job as of today, of Valentine's Day of 2025, for TikToks. So now here I am.
Ma'am, your TikTok got 24 likes. Sure hope that was worth getting fired for.
I just lost a potential job because of my social media. Let's talk about it. Several hours later, she finally calls me and she tells me, we're gonna go with someone else and I just wanted to call and tell you why. I'm like, okay, cool. What's the problem? And she tells me that they do extensive research on all of their staff members and that they came across my social media and that I did not provide the level of professionalism in my social media that they are expecting in the office. My personal social media does not live up to their professional standards for this job. She proceeds to say that she doesn't need the clients coming in and out of the office and seeing me in a certain light. And the only thing that I could think of, I went back a year on both my TikTok and my Instagram, and the only thing that I could think of was that I posted my boudoir photo shoot from back in January and November. Me posting an expression of accepting my body as it was and the beauty of my body, and fully clothed, mind you, and probably more clothed than most people in their bikini summer shoots, was probably what lost me this job. No, it's my self-expression. I've since taken those photos down just in case that is it and other future employers are turned off by that, but like, honestly, who wants to work for somebody who's going to dictate what you do in your personal life?
For context, she was trying to enter the medical industry. Ma'am, if your resume says nurse but the feed says OF, I don't think you're gonna get the job.
Things at GameStop that don't make sense. She can show her, but I can't even show my shoulders. The game side of the store. The rest of the store. Why are there so many t-shirts? Who are we competing with for shirts? Do you know what I've never sold? Any of these. Or any of these. But they just keep sending them. And finally, welcome to Funko Hell. As you can see, it's in a circle. And there's always more giant...
Why would you make a TikTok about how can you make a video about you speaking negatively about your job and then of course you lose it? She posted this?
Funkos in the back.
So I got fired from GameStop
Wow.
For TikTok.
Wow.
For my TikToks. Oh my god, I'm dying. And there's this white lady, this white HR lady's like, you know, do you have any idea why we want to talk to you? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, but I'm scared. She goes, oh, you shouldn't be scared. And then she's like, you know, do you do anything at work? I'm like, I make TikToks. She's like, oh, and blah, 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 blah. I'll get to this in a second. Basically, don't be scared, but you're fired. Basically, they didn't like that I was disparaging certain products, like calling things stupid. They didn't like that I was making fun of certain customers, and they didn't like that I showed the safe in one video a bit back with stickers. Apparently that's a safety hazard. Oh, I was curious if I could get fired for TikTok, and I did.
Ma'am, you had a job at GameStop. You should know what happens when you play stupid games.
Yeah, I'm filming.
Yeah,
We have a no filming policy here.
I'm a TikToker.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. And is that an Apple device?
I mean, of course I'm not using an Android right now.
Did you not see the sign up front? It says no iPhones.
Excuse me, I'm literally giving you a free promo.
No,
Can you
no,
stop
no.
interrupting my... Literally, I opened the egg, and I was supposed to do it in an aesthetic way. You're ruining my shot. Can you just leave me alone?
But ma'am, there's literally a no filming policy here. And a no iPhone policy. And if you had bothered to read, like the other guests, if you had bothered to read the sign when you came in, you would know that.
You're really, like, being really mean, and I don't want to, like, say any bad things, but I can speak to your manager, but I'm not going to stop my video.
If she wanted to do that, really, she should have just asked before starting filming. But
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but...
The server sent me over because she was too afraid to say something to you because of the scowl on her face.
Are you serious right now?
I could not be more serious.
Why would you say that to me right now? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to stop filming, and I'm not leaving. Because
No one's above the rules, miss. Not even if you're a TikToker. Just put the fries in the bag, bro.
You mean to tell me in this here economy, when the price of eggs is rising so much, people are selling cartons of eggs on the corner like it's... And you are so thirsty to wear a tube top and a mini skirt that you would allow yourself to get fired from a job that would pay you $200,000+ a year because you want to do the office siren trend at the job. Because you wanted to be a corporate baddie. People are out here sending off thousands of resumes, going through 5 or 6 rounds of interviewing just to find out that they didn't get the job at all. We couldn't save that outfit for after work. We couldn't save that for a girls' night. We couldn't save that for happy hour. This is what happens when you get the right thing at the wrong time. If you get that blessing before you're ready to receive it, you're gonna blow it. You did all that for likes and views. What about utilities and rent? This reminds me of the girl that went viral last year for showing up for a job interview in some pom-pom shorts. She thought because she put a cardigan on over it, that wouldn't show off the fact that, girl, you still had your yams out. At some point, some of you need to realize that TikTok is not a real place. That there is nothing that should come between you and your money. Because what is the point of doing all the trends if you end up having to do it in a cardboard box because you done lost your job?
Imagine trading a 6-figure salary for 6 seconds of internet fame. You just can't make this up.
I'm gonna wear something kind of ridiculous, and we're gonna try to get approval from the HR rep that is here today, who's a male. I did bring like a little like blazer cover up to like class it up. There's the HR violation fit. Sorry, Ezra's not here today. She keeps like writing me out for my outfits, but since you're here, is this okay? Like, is this?
Oh yeah, you look ready.
Are
You do
you
a spin.
do a spin?
Our FOB HR girl is back today. She's gonna love this one. Someone sent her the article, apparently. Here we go.
I just got out of a meeting with the CEO and he wanted me to apologize to you because what you were wearing after second review was appropriate. Please discuss what you're wearing today.
What's wrong with it?
It's pushing it. There's a lot of...
Guys, it happened again. I'm getting sent home for my outfit.
Ma'am, if you dress for bottle service, you're gonna get served by HR. Is this why my flights are always delayed? I hope the airline sees this.
I just got back from a job interview and I thought it was going really well and I really liked the look of the company and it would be like my first job since uni. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it. They were a bit weird in the interview, but I was like, yeah, it's formal, isn't it? It's a job interview, whatever. In the end, basically, he implied that maybe I wouldn't get the job because of what I was wearing. And I was like, it's 2024, we can wear what we want. And also I googled what to wear for a job interview because I've only ever had like hospitality interviews before and that's like a trial shift and stuff. So I googled it and I bought a new outfit, spent money on it. Yeah, look, I'll show you. What's wrong with
He showed up like that in a job interview.
I spent money on this. I was like, smart skirt, smart top. It's like, yeah. He said it wasn't appropriate. Appropriate? It's 2024. I think people can wear what they want now. And I thought I looked really smart. I thought I looked really presentable, but no, I don't understand.
Lady, let me put it this way. You can wear whatever you want. They can hire who they want as well. I'm just gonna say it. If you get fired for doing a TikTok trend, you kinda deserve it.
So, I've had an email from a lady in HR about my dress attire for work. Apparently it's inappropriate. I don't think it's too bad.
Hi Matt, can I have a quick chat? Are you free? Okay, basically, I had an email from Paula this morning basically saying she's not happy with what I'm wearing to work. It's like distracting.
What was she referring to?
I mean, like this dress was like an example.
I think it's appropriate work attire.
Okay, well that's the main issue, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so today is the day. I've got my meeting with Paula, help me. So I'm basically in a blazer, so she can't be mad. Or can she? It is low cut. Who cares? Let's see what she says.
I must admit, I'm slightly disappointed seeing how you're dressed today.
Okay.
Following on from the email.
I did speak to Matt and he said there was no issue.
Right, well, I haven't spoken to Matt. Really, I don't think he was in a position to say what he did. We do need to address this issue because we are having comments from other members of staff.
I don't think that's my fault if I'm distracting other members of staff. That's not on me, Paula. That's kind of on them.
The comments I've had that you're begging attention.
Okay. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, noted.
Are you going to do anything differently?
Sure, guess I will go shopping this weekend. Thank you very much for your time, I suppose.
Right.
I'm with Paula on this. If you wouldn't wear it at a funeral, maybe you don't wear it to work. You know, I have to wonder how many people get fired for making videos like these.
Thank you for trusting me. I know people have been reaching out to you.
Yes, they have.
I first saw it over the summer in a tabloid. Came up in my social media feed. The teacher that should be expelled, I think, was one of the headlines.
It was posted about a year ago. It started going viral long after the picture was taken.
That's the point I was making. The picture was taken. It sat on, somebody's Facebook page, and then all of a sudden, it's out there for the world to judge you. How did you first learn that it was being shared everywhere?
Well, people were tagging me. That's how I saw it. The first time that I saw it, honestly, I thought it was funny. I thought it was comical. You know how people steal your pictures and they create a meme out of it? So I took it that way in the beginning. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. Haha, who would try to get rid of me? That's dumb. But it was funny at first. But it was kind of like tumbleweed. It kept going and going and going and growing into something else. In the beginning, when people were tagging me in these things, it was a lot of positive. I'm thinking I'm doing something. As far as like, yeah, I look great. Let me show curvy women how to dress appropriately.
So you saw this as body positivity. You're a teacher, you're a professional, you're doing what you love, and this is body positivity.
Yes.
So after getting a BBL and buying her body, she's trying to preach body positivity by wearing skin-tight clothing around children aged 4 to 7. The more you read, the worse it gets.
Don't post about your job on social media. A lot of companies have been doing layoffs in the past 6 months. My company did them. And I'm seeing a lot of people on here posting about getting laid off or people who have not gotten laid off, just in general posting about their job. And a lot of people post things like funny videos about not working, doing the bare minimum. And while I think all those things are funny, and I'm definitely a person who values a huge work-life balance, don't do it. It's all fun and games until your coworker who doesn't like you that much sees the video and decides to send it to your manager. There have been people on this app who have posted about their job and ended up getting fired for violating some sort of rule or posting something that rubs somebody the wrong way. A lot of people think they're going to become like this corporate influencer, and there are a lot of people who are successful at that, but the vast majority will not be. Don't jeopardize your livelihood for some views on TikTok.
If you flex about doing nothing at work, don't cry when you're doing nothing for a living.
Y'all, we made it. Inventory day. Woo! Must say, this is the worst inventory I've ever done in like 20 years of Walmart. So I'm on 3.5 hours of sleep. I worked 17 hours yesterday, and obviously day 9 out of 10. So I'll walk around the store and I'll show you how Walmart does their inventory. Not only to mention did we have to count every freaking feature in the store, and then the inventory people come in and they scan like the side counters and stuff, right? We count the back room, we basically count probably 25% of the store. And then they come in and they count. And then now we have to go through, and now we have to go and recount everything in here. Talk about counting sheep. I had to recount all of these. So all over the floor, yes. Yes, sir. Smoke break. And we're counting plants now. Look what I gotta look for. Sir dumps a lot. 13 hours later, we finished. I did not stay for the numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be good. Peace out. Day 10 tomorrow, and then vacation.
Lady, you're sure you messed up the numbers, threw inventory on the ground, filmed TikToks during working hours? Were you expecting a raise after that? I wonder why she's single. Let's look at the video's hashtags. Maybe that could give us a couple more hints.
Not trying to find me over TikTok. I didn't wear my badge at work. I didn't tell what agency I worked for. So I know nobody on TikTok did the at all, because I also worked through another company to work for where I was. So I know it wasn't y'all. So that means one of you bald-headed at the agency that I worked for saw my video and went and told somebody. And it could have been the supervisor. And all you had to do was say something to me. But you didn't do that, did you? You told all the other managers, all the shit I done did for y'all. All the days I ain't never take no lunch break for y'all. When my supervisor died, y'all treated me like management. All them girls that done cussed me out. You can't get no help as is. So y'all finna really be looking stupid and crazy. And I'm not even mad. I'm finna go gather my shit and thank God y'all ain't worrying me no more, bitch.
Most companies have a social media policy, ma'am. If you signed a contract, you signed up for the rules.
They don't let you keep the freebies. How do I know? Because they made me give it back after they fired me for that TikTok.
Apparently, after getting her uniform, this genius made a TikTok with a caption that said, "Should I just keep the bag and ghost?" I guess she really fumbled the bag.
Unfortunately, I just need you to turn your keys in. And
I'll be there tomorrow, because that's crazy.
This TikToker filmed herself getting fired, and it went viral for all the wrong reasons.
On 7/28, you clocked in at 6:21.
21 minutes.
Yeah, but you know they're waiting on you to be there, clocked in and ready to work. Yes.
Okay.
Her video gained intense reactions over the way she spoke to her manager.
21 minutes.
Yes, that's 21 minutes of company time. Also, on 8/8, you clocked in at 6:32.
That was it. Okay, so I let my cousin use my car the night before, and he didn't bring it. He overslept or something. He didn't bring it back till the morning. So, like, I still made it, though.
Literally, like, 9 days after we talked.
But her sassy excuses didn't end there.
And then, on 8/12, you just did a no-call, no-show.
That was my birthday. August 12th, that's my birthday. Okay.
Everyone works on their birthday. Even I worked on my birthday.
Y'all too grown for me.
Or maybe you just need to grow up. I would have fired this woman twice.
I just got fired on my first day of my brand new job. I woke up this morning feeling so motivated. I wanted to be a corporate baddie and do the cute office siren trend. I put on my outfit and I looked in the mirror and I was like, dang girl, this is it. This is power. This is success. This is corporate America. I walk into the office feeling fly as hell. And my new boss calls me over and I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna get introductions. She looks me dead in the eye and she says, what are you wearing? That shirt is completely inappropriate. This is what I was wearing. What is inappropriate about this? I have pants on.
I don't think the pants are the problem, ma'am. Just saying. This TikTok mom said she was just trying to be positive. I just feel bad for the kid. He got dealt a rough hand in every way.
Those white tears don't faze black people. We do not care that you are crying about something that you started or something that you said. We said something back, now you in tears. Those only work with y'all peers. It don't work with ours. We don't care.
Taking time off from work as black women in a corporate setting does not exist. It does not sit well with them. They already think we're lazy, so they don't think that we want to work anyway. They will make you feel guilty for taking that time off. Will make you seem like you're replaceable. In a corporate setting, schedule those times far apart if you can. Just saying.
I'm at home now, I have to change clothes, but I get to work and I get called into the office. We prefer you not to make content that you make while working here. Content about what? Being black in America, black people versus white people. So we prefer you not to do that, and this will be your verbal warning. I said, I'm thinking it's a regular old meeting. Y'all want to be in my business. So I sit back, I said, okay. She says, you have a big following, so we prefer, for our company's sake, that you do not post any more content, especially content like that. You really think somebody watching me like that? Tell her, so you prefer me not to mind my own business? Because that's what I'm doing over there on my social media. That ain't y'all lane. So I sit back and I say, okay. She said, would you like to go home early? Because it seemed like this upset you. Y'all about to start working on firing me? Okay.
Really? Doubling down with another video? Ma'am, this company is not working on firing you. You're doing a pretty good job at that yourself. I guess managers are like Wi-Fi signals. Work only happens when they're near.
So there's a TikTok creator that worked for a restaurant, and honestly at this point I don't even want to name the restaurant, but she would come out with a tray and dance for you, give you a whole show, right? Well, she came out and said she was just fired from that restaurant, and this is what she said.
Hey guys, I'm here just to let everyone know, all my fans, my followers, everyone who has supported me throughout this whole journey, TikTok, Instagram, and going to the restaurant, all of that, coming from different states, different countries, like so crazy. I've had such a great time, but I do want to let everyone know that I no longer work at the restaurant due to them terminating my position and demotion. So I did it like being myself and having fun, having a great time.
Miss, I'm pretty sure your talents can get you a job in a different kind of establishment. You'll be fine. restaurant's so empty they really had time to film this?
This Orange County Sheriff's deputy has been punished for a video she posted on TikTok. Yet, despite the punishment, she continues to create new videos while wearing her uniform.
Orange County Deputy Shelby Abramson received a 3-week suspension after investigators say she violated agency policy while posting videos on TikTok.
So when you're looking at my belt, I have a taser and I have a gun. Only one gun, honey.
Abramson has been creating TikTok videos of herself in uniform since shortly after she was hired by the agency less than 2 years ago. Those TikTok videos have earned her 80,000 followers. According to this internal report, although most of the videos Deputy Abramson posted were benign, some of the audio tracks contained foul language and sexually explicit lyrics. The school resource officer deleted this video after News 6 first reported about it, telling investigators she screwed up and shouldn't have posted that one. Besides placing the sheriff's office in disrepute, investigators say the deputy disobeyed her supervisor by continuing to create TikTok videos while on duty, despite being ordered to stop.
So we're going to do some squad talks with Shelby.
Abramson defended her TikTok videos to investigators, saying her motive was the humanizing of the badge, that we're not just this bad guy behind a gun.
Let this sink in. She's carrying a gun and is expected to make super mature decisions with it. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha.
God damn. Everyone thinks they're they hot shot until their boss steps in, and all these women have never been told no before. Word to the wise. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. It makes me happy to see that these folks are getting fired for such things. Again, life is about choices. What's so difficult for these people to understand? They're all acting like they did absolutely nothing wrong. That's it for me, boys. I see you guys on the next one.